I think it was a huge plot hole, plot error, slap in our face, whatever you want to say, whatever you want to call it, that Will's painting is not even really talked about in season 5, other than it simply being seen in the background in the epilogue. And the reason why I even bring this up is because Will's painting was like a huge part of the plot in season 4, right? And when you think about season 5, season 4 and the plots and like the character dynamics and characters are referenced quite a bit. Like, for example, let me just give you guys an example. Eddie, right? He's literally referenced quite a bit. It's a huge part of Eddie's death is a huge part of Dustin's grief and mourning, right? What happened between Lucas and Max in season 4 is referenced in season 5, right? Huge part of the plot, huge part of their dynamic. Hopper and Elle's complex father-daughter relationship, which is referenced in season 4, is also referenced and talked about in season 5. Jonathan and Nancy's complex situation, right, with them not communicating well and not being honest with each other in season 4 is referenced in season 5, right? So like we have all of these dynamics, all of these characters, all these situations that were in season 4 referenced in season 5. But when it came down to a huge plot part, like huge plot point of the painting, that's not referenced once. And I just don't think that that's fair. I don't think that's fair, you guys. And I'm not even trying to cry or make a big deal about it, but I think that's unfair. Every little plot point in season 4 is referenced in season 5, except one of the hugest plot points, which was that painting. And you know what else I think is not fair? And I'm speaking from Mileven's here, right? I also don't think it's fair that we even got to see another reference or another conversation being had about Mike's reluctance of not being able to say he loved Elle. That was such a huge point. And I know, I get it, like he did apologize about it. He even explained it to Elle in season 4. But the fact that they don't talk about it afterwards is odd. You would think that is a conversation that would be had, you know, when you're making up with your partner. You know, that was a form of Mike trying to make up with Elle. And the fact that it's not even referenced or even talked about in season 5 is fucked up and odd. And another thing, right? Now that I am older and I've rewatched the show, there is something that is unfortunately so consistent when it comes down to Mike and Elle and the way that they deal with complex situations. Example, right? Mike will do something. Elle will respond with how upset she is about this. And then Mike will apologize, finally, after being defensive. And Elle doesn't get a chance or doesn't really respond back with how she felt about the situation. And that is very consistent. This is technically a thing. This has happened in season 3 and season 4. And I just think them not even putting enough care into Mike and Elle's relationship in season 5, that's upsetting. Even from a person that wasn't super invested into the ship, into the relationship, that's upsetting. And I'm actually surprised that not a lot of Mileven people are talking about it, like Mileven hardcore shippers.